Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. My name is Brandi Spencer, and I am the founder of a company called Consider the Possibilities. And my main purpose is to help women understand, realize, and stand in their personal power. And so tonight's webinar is called How to Monetize Your Black Girl Magic. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I am super excited to be here tonight. And so my first question is fear holding you back from living the life that you long for? And are you searching for a way to build your own business without risking everything that you've worked so hard for? Are you longing to do something that recharges and refuels you? And do you want to leverage what you already have to start building something real? Do you ever crave the freedom and flexibility that starting a business could provide? And if the answer to any of these questions is yes, then just hold on, because you have come to the right place at the right time. And tonight we are going to dig deep into understanding how you can use what you have to start building a business and start making money before 2016. And so let's lay down tonight's ground rules. We're going to take notes and take action. That's first. So I need a promise from you on that. But then also I want us to get interactive. So I want to hear from you. You should see a chat box where you are, and I want you to answer the questions that I ask, answer or ask any questions that you have, and just talk to me and let me know how things are going. So I'm going to check the chat box periodically just to see that things are going okay. And another rule for tonight, or something that I think you should do, is stay to the end of this training, because I have a special treat for you. And so let's have some fun. Don't forget to stay to the end, because I have something special, and let's get down to it. So I want to tell you really briefly my story. That's me. My name is Brandi Spencer. I'm an only child from a hardworking, blue-collar family, and my whole life, education has been pushed. Now, I don't want to say pushed on me, but pushed in me. And so I soon became a child in a single-parent household, and I began to understand that education was the only way that I was going to change my circumstances. And so I went to Prairie View A&M University and got a degree in chemical engineering. And then I worked for a while. And then I went to Lamar University and pursued my master's degree in educational administration. So I want to make sure that you can hear me. Before I go any further, because I have had some disasters online. Thought I was moving and grooving and nobody could hear me. And can you see slides? Okay. So I got my bachelor's, my master's degree, and then I moved on to the working world. And I began to work my butt off in corporate America. So my first job was working offshore in the Gulf of Mexico on a jack-up rig, just like you see here. And that soon wore thin, right? I did that for about 2.5 years, and I realized I went to college to have my hair cute and to wear really cute clothes, not to wear hard hats, steel toe boots, and be in the Gulf of Mexico eating cookies. Like, that's not what I envisioned for my life. So after a lot of searching and fighting with myself, I had to learn the hard way that you have to do what makes you happy, not what makes everyone else happy. So I followed my first love and became a teacher. So I was a middle school teacher for about 4 years. And then I did such a great job that I was promoted to the corporate office, and I began helping teachers all around the district teach better and improve their teaching practice. And so things were, in all of these jobs, things were fun in the beginning. It was a challenge in the beginning, but I was really tired of making everybody else rich. And I was frustrated trying to figure out how to launch my business. And so for many of you who are listening to this right now, you understand what I mean. You're exhausted of putting in all those hours full time and then coming home, tinkering on the computer, trying to figure it all out yourself. And so I was ready to start living my real life. And I was desperate for a change. And so this is where one of the biggest lessons of this webinar comes in, guys, that you can have all the information that you want. You can read every book that you want, spend money on every class that you want. But until you couple that with action, you are not going to get success. So information plus action equals success. And so tell me what you think. Can you relate to any of the feelings that I had in the beginning? And so when all these things were happening, I kind of felt myself starting to feel negative. And I was feeling negative because I didn't like my job. I didn't like how the people at my job were talking to me. They were starting to handle me a certain kind of way. I couldn't keep my mouth closed. I was starting to get in trouble at my job. So I made a conscious decision that I had to get out of there so that I could keep my reputation. I could keep the references that I had worked so hard to build. So I made a decision to start winning on my own terms. And so I decided to quit my job. The summer came, you get a month off, and I decided I'm not going back. So once I made that decision, ladies and gentlemen, and within the first 30 days, I partnered with some talented people. There's one of them there, Lisa McNeil, and we signed our first consulting contract for $79,000 worth of work. Boom. And since then, I've been speaking and training, talking to people about how they can do the same thing. And when all this stuff happened, I felt amazing. I felt like I can do anything. Like, I felt on top of the world. And that, my friends, is what I want for you. You and you and you and you and you. This is what I want for you. And so tonight, I'm going to share with you how I laid the groundwork so that when I did say I'm not going back, I was able to hit the ground running. And so before I start and before I share this information with you, I want to tell you up front that your attitude and your mindset are going to determine if the things that I share with you are going to work. So right now, I need you to clear your mind, kind of open up your mind to start thinking a different way, and understand that if you are working a full-time job, you are actually, turn the oven up back. Sorry. If you are working a full-time job right now, you are actually being paid to build your new business. So think of all of your past positions and all of your past careers as on-the-job training. And so the first thing you need to realize is that your skills are all transferable. All of your past positions, all of your past experiences can be transferred into your new business. The secret is what I'm going to share with you. Did you see how I paused to build the suspense? All right. Okay. So the secret is communication. You have to be able to effectively communicate all of those experiences that you have had in a way that the person you talk to values and understands. And so one of the ways that you're going to be able to do that is by being the expert at something. Okay. And so the way the world works is that you are paid based on one of three things. Okay. You are paid based on, number one, the number of people who are capable of doing the job. So if you can do something that not many people can do, then you are going to be paid really good money to do that. Okay. And you're going to be the expert. I'm using air quotes there, the expert. Number two, the amount of specialized skills required to do the job. So think about lawyers and doctors. They have very specialized skills. And so the more specialized skills you have, the more money you're going to make. Okay? And then number three, the number of people who benefit from your work. So if you are, let's say, maybe a popular author who has sold millions of books, you're going to make really good money. If you are a singer or songwriter and millions of people love your songs, you can get paid really good money. So I want us to start thinking about how we're going to start thinking about value and the value that we can provide, but also start to take a self-inventory of the skills that you have and how you can be considered the expert. And so when we're talking about communicating your skills, I'm going to give you an example in my case. So with me, I have a degree in engineering. And so engineers are natural problem solvers and natural thinkers. And when I am working with my clients and customers, I help them solve problems and think outside of the box, okay? So as a teacher, I help the people that I work with and the people who listen to my videos or maybe read the blog posts on my blog. They know that I'm able to break down really big, complex concepts into easy to chew, bite-sized chunks that are easy to understand. And as an instructional coach, when I was teaching teachers in the classroom, I learned how to sit back and observe a situation, quickly identify the problems, offer solutions, and provide resources and strategies to help you improve what you're doing. And as a business owner, I've had experience building a profitable business from scratch. And so, as you can see, I have pulled different qualities, different experiences, different skills out of each one of these positions, and I have transferred them into something that's totally different. But the secret is that I am able to position it in a way that it is valuable to the people that I serve. And that's exactly what you're going to have to do to get paid for what you know. And so also I want you to realize, ladies, that a lot of you are really experienced and you've had maybe experience in multiple industries or careers. And so what you've had the opportunity to do is to see lots of different processes and systems within a business. And so you have the opportunity to steal the best of them and tweak the ones that don't work and throw some of them out, right? And so when I talk about processes, I mean the way things work inside of a business. How do they accept new customers? What is the paperwork like when people are about to make a sale? What process do people go through online to purchase from the company that you work with now? And so you have the opportunity to look at how your company delivers services. And think about what made each of the companies that you worked for great. And what systems or processes were not so great and that need to go. And so while you're at your current job, being thankful and being grateful for what you have and using this for seed money for your dream and your vision, you can start to look at the current systems that your business is your company is using and start to think about which ones you can borrow, which ones you can tweak, and think about, like, if my business used X, Y, and Z systems, I could make tons of money. Or if my current job would change X, Y, or Z, they could make tons of money. All of this information can help you build an amazing business. And it's a time for you to start doing it while you can do this while you're on the clock, right? It's research for your business. But if your mind is not open and you're not open and being positive to where you are right now, you can miss that opportunity. And so right now, I want to see if we have any questions. Okay. No questions. Delanisha says she is so tired of making other people's rich. On the job training. She likes that. Yes, it's all about your perspective. Okay. And so, what skills and experiences can you pick out of your past, whether it's working at Walmart, dealing with customers, or working for a Fortune 500 company? What things can you pull out and use in your new business? Number two, step two, and I forgot to mention the steps that I'm talking about are part of the Monetize Your Black Girl Magic Blueprint that many people have already downloaded. So step two is to get clear about who you want to serve. Who do you want to serve, right? Are they men, women, boys, or girls? What are their thoughts? What are their problems? What are their feelings? All of this is going to be the heart of how you're going to attract people, right? If you are trying to attract middle-aged teachers who live in Oklahoma, then there's certain places that you're going to need to target these teachers. There's certain words that these teachers use. So you need to be very clear about who you want to serve before you start marketing and creating stuff, because you need to be creating stuff or products and services that are going to solve the top of mind problems of these people, or of the people who you say you want to serve. Step three is to set up the internal systems for your business. And so that includes things like your email marketing systems, your autoresponders, landing pages, your social media sites, even your payment processors. And I meet so many women who are like, yes, I'm in business, but when it's time to accept payment, it's like you've caught them by surprise, right? Have your money, your payment systems ready. So whether that's PayPal or Stripe or Square or whatever it is, have it ready. Have that reader to pop into your phone so you can swipe credit cards, right? Have your website ready, or even your PayPal, your Facebook account ready to accept payments. Okay. And the other internal systems that you need to have are things like maybe a website or a blog, but you need to have a home, a virtual home where people can find out more about you, they can find out how to contact you, and they can schedule a time to talk with you and find out more about what you do. And as you see, I have given you a link for a free $30 credit from GetResponse. It is an affiliate link, so I receive a $30 credit as well. But hey, why not both earn $30, right? So that's a great way for you to get started. If you do not have $30 now, MailChimp is absolutely free. It does not include the autoresponder component, but there is a pay-as-you-go option where you can load as little as $5 and start building your list that way. So internal systems are super, super important, because guys, this is the backbone of your business. This is the backbone of your marketing, your list building, your sales, everything. So these internal systems are super important. Number four, the fourth step in the process is building your tribe. So you've identified who you want to serve. You set up the back-end infrastructure of your business. Now you're going to start building your tribe, right? And you're going to do this by offering them something that is going to solve a problem. And the only way you're going to know this is by engaging with them, by asking questions, by finding out what they want, what they need, and what they can't find. Also, finding out where they hang out online. And you can find out all these things by doing things as simple as asking, sending surveys, mingling with them at events that they attend. And the key is to find out how you can solve their problem, okay? And so as you're building a tribe, the questions that you need to be asking them are things like, what are your problems? What are your fears? What are you currently using to solve your problems? What have you tried before to solve your problems? And how did it turn out? And so you see that all the questions that I have listed here are open-ended questions because you want to get your ideal customers talking. You want to get them explaining and tapping into that emotion. But ladies, you also want to hear the exact words that they're using so that you can jot them down and use them later in your marketing. So in step 5, you're going to take all of that information that you obtained as you were building your tribe, as you were asking questions, and you're going to use that to create an offer that your ideal customers can't refuse. And so I recommend that after you get all of your questions answered, you focus on one of the top 3 problems that you heard your ideal customers say that they had. And then I want you to create some type of offer in the form that they prefer. Like, do they like videos? Do they like music? Do they like audio? Give it to them just the way they want them. And then what you need to do, guys, and this is big, sell them what they want and then give them what they need. A lot of times, especially when you're starting out, you think you know exactly what your ideal customer needs, and they need X and Y and Z. And then when you sell it, you hear crickets. That's because they don't want X, Y, or Z. They want to learn about LMNOP. So what you do is you sell them what they want, but then you include inside of the program the actual components that they need to get the results that they want. Because remember, you're the expert. So don't argue with them, sell them what they want, but then sprinkle in the components that are going to help them get the result that they actually want. As you're selling and as you're creating your offer, focus on the benefits. People don't want to hear about features and how many of this and how many of that and how long is this or that. They want to hear about the outcome, what the transformation is going to be. So make sure that you are focusing on the benefits while you're using their words, the same words that your ideal customers said in those interviews and in those surveys and in all of those other things. You're going to use those right here when you are creating things like your sales copy and letting people understand what you're offering to them. And then lastly, make sure that you are tapping into that emotional state and focus on what's going to happen in the before and after. Before they bought your product, they feel like something. And then after they use your product, something else happens. So focus there. Tap into that emotional state of before and after they use your product. And so one of my past clients, Darlena Rose, she had everything down. She knew what her gifts were. She had built her tribe, but that last piece is what her and I worked on. And what we discovered is that she had tons of content already created. So what I helped her do was package it and then position it to her tribe that she had already created and package it in a way where she could create a national speaking tour, moving around, traveling around the country, doing what she loves, but also having small speaking engagements. And at those speaking engagements, being able to use the products and the content that she had to sell at the back of the room. So we were able to monetize the event through ticket sales, but also back of the room sales. So we were able to monetize her networking events that she used to offer for $0. We're not going to do that anymore, guys. We're going to start charging. And so step 6, you created an awesome offer that you can't refuse. So then in 6, you're going to offer your services and ask for the sale. And so I had to make this its own step because for women, that it's hard for us to ask for the sale. I don't know why We think we should just give it away, but when you're struggling and you're worrying, you can't give the best of yourself. So we got to charge, and we got to charge for based on the outcome that we are going to bring, not for how long it's going to take, but for the outcome and the value and the transformation that we can bring. And so here are a couple of ideas of some ways to sell. You can sell by driving people and traffic to a page on your website that has information about your product. This works really good for low to medium ticket product. And I mean maybe low price items to something in the $100 range. Typically for premium type or higher priced products, you're going to need to get on the phone with people. And so you can invite them to a sales call so that you can answer their questions and then sell them those medium to high ticket products. Also, you can invite your ideal customers on training calls and webinars to educate them, to build the know, like, and trust factor, and then in the end, invite them to your offer. And then lastly, you can set up appointments to meet them and find out their needs. And so then you can send out maybe a follow-up proposal and book them that way. So it's not always going to be online. Sometimes you may meet them face-to-face to find out what they need, and then come up with a proposal, send it out to them, and then get the sale that way. So those are just a couple of ideas of how you can actually start asking for the sale. But guys, you're not going to start making money until you start asking for it. And so step 7 is to deliver superior value. So you can do all the other 6 things, and they may buy your product once, but we want repeat buyers, ladies and gentlemen. So you have to deliver superior value so that people want to refer you and share you with their friends. And so I have a bonus step, and this is so important when you are monetizing. And that's that you have to start building your networks, because your networks determine your network. And so you need to be building your networks of prospective clients, of colleagues, and mentors. And so, of course, your prospective customers are going to buy, but your prospective colleagues can help build you and supplement you where you're weak or where you don't have a particular knowledge. And so you don't have to know everything. You just have to identify superstars who you can pull into your business to help you in places where you may need help. And then that's where mentors come in. Mentors, like I said before, help you save time, money, and energy by giving you the shortcuts, telling you what happened to them, sharing those lessons learned, and most importantly, keeping you accountable. And so I know I shared tons and tons of information with you and all kinds of ideas and strategies. You may be thinking like, oh, I have an idea. What am I going to charge for it? Or where should I be marketing my idea? And I know that your head may be spinning, and it's okay. I just gave you the 10,000-foot version of the process of monetizing your knowledge, your experience, and your skills. And so you may need a closer view, and I understand that. And so I told you to stay tuned to the end for something special, and it's time. And so I want to pause right here to see if you have any questions about what I've said before I go on to that special opportunity. All right. Thank you, Delanisha. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now it's time to talk about how you can get all of your questions answered. I've worked with lots of entrepreneurs. These are just some of the people who I've worked with. I love to ask people to post online so that there's social proof out there. And this is something that you can be doing right now to build your list of testimonials. And what I want to offer to you is an opportunity to get your questions answered and get the support that you need. And so what I want to share with you is the Down and Dirty Business Builder. And the Down and Dirty Business opportunity is an opportunity for you to gain more freedom around how to live your life on your own terms, more clarity around how to make money using what you already have, more clients and income so that you can quit your job and stop letting them handle you any kind of way at work. It's also going to help you have more knowledge, and you're going to have more knowledge around the steps that you can use time and time again to turn your business ideas into a profitable business. And so the business builder, down and dirty business builder, includes me helping you package and position your moneymaker product or service. It's going to include me helping you create and design each and every tweet, email, and post that you send to get you start making money as soon as possible. So this isn't some program. This is for people who are dedicated to getting it done and building out their business as soon as possible. And ladies, we're also going to work together to set up the back end technology that's going to allow your business to run on autopilot. So we're going to develop marketing strategies that help you get in front of the right people so you can start helping people and start generating an amazing income. So you can go to brandilspencer.com/ready. And so if you decide to take action, you're going to walk away. You're going to walk into 2016 with a realistic step-by-step plan for launching a successful business, and I'm going to help walk you through the launch. And I'm also going to help you create a system that attracts customers 24/7 and floods your business with eager buyers, right? Because they're already going to know you, like you, and trust you. So they're going to be ready to connect with you and buy what you have. You're also going to walk into 2016 with a product or service that customers are going to be beating down your door for, right? And customers who are going to pay you top dollar for what you have. And so think about how amazing that's going to feel to have something that you can use to start generating the type of income that you want. You no longer have to look at your job and others and those external things to start changing your life. You'll have a product that you can use to start creating the life that you deserve. So it gives me chills. I'm excited about it. And most importantly, you're going to be connected to me and my community of fearless female entrepreneurs who are also going to support the launch of your business. So you're not going to do this alone. We're going to be here to support you. And so in addition to us working together one-on-one for the rest of 2015, you're also going to receive access to a private Facebook group so you can get 911 support when you have questions, accountability from the community, and just fellowship with other women who are focused on getting it done. And I'm also going to include bonuses to help support your journey, like my Get Classy with Canva mini course. I'm going to show you how to use Periscope to launch your business. I'm also going to help you get started with a bundle of contracts and templates that I'm currently using in my business. So some of this stuff is going to be edit and forget it, okay? I'm also going to share some tools that I use in my website, 25 WordPress plugins that you definitely need to be using, a masterclass on how to design your website to convert, and then 2 great calculators to help you calculate profit and to calculate what you need to do to get the sales that you want in your business. So this thing is loaded with down and dirty bonuses, and it's going to blow your mind. And so private coaching, you get 8 of those sessions. You're getting a bonus bundle. You're getting the private Facebook groups. Ladies, it's really over $3,300 worth of stuff that's going to be included. And the great thing is that tonight is the end of my early bird pricing. So I'm going to be able to offer it to you at a price of $1,200 tonight. But tomorrow at 12:01, which is going to be Monday morning, the price goes up to $1,600. And so that is still an amazing price. And the best part about it, ladies, is that I understand that people have different types of budgets. So I am offering some amazing payment plans. And one of them is that if you pay in full, Or if you choose to use the PayPal credit options, I am going to offer you $1,200 flat for the program. That's my early bird pricing. But on the other hand, if you don't have the entire payment today, no problem. You can make a $99 decision to get started, and then in 7 days, make your first $300 payment. So this thing is affordable. It's going to meet your needs. It's going to give you the support and accountability that you need and you desire. And so for those of you who decide to take advantage of this program tonight after watching this webinar, I'm going to offer you a fast action bonus. And I'm also going to throw in a half-day intensive that I value at $597, and I'll give you 6 months to use it. So whenever you feel like you need it throughout the course of the rest of this year or the next 4 months of 2016, you can use that mini VIP day. So that's a half day, us working together to build out a particular piece of your business that you choose. It's all good. So that's my special fast action bonus, because I reward fast action, okay? And success rewards fast action. And so ladies, if for some reason you're not able to take advantage of the early bird special, it's all good. With the paid in full options, the investment is $1,600 paid in full, or if you use the PayPal credit option. And let me tell you, the PayPal credit option allows you 6 months, 0% interest. So for 6 months, you don't have any payments. You can make payments on the balance. You can wait until maybe you receive income tax or some other large sums of money that you think you're going to receive. But it's time to invest in you. So this PayPal option gives you time to really create your own payment plan. And then, ladies, if tomorrow you decide that you do need the payment plan, it's still a $97 decision, but now you have 4 payments of $400, which is still super, super affordable for all of the value that you're going to receive. And so I want to pause, open up the floor for questions, and see if there's anything else that I can answer for you. Okay. There don't seem to be any other questions. If you are watching the replay tonight and you do have questions, when you go to the sales page, there is a space where you are able to book a strategy session with me. There is a place where you can book a strategy session with me. Okay. I only have 10 spots for this. I forgot to mention that. And the price is going up. And so if for some reason you do have some more questions and you weren't on the live call, but you would like to take advantage of this early bird pricing, book your strategy session with me tonight, and I will extend that early bird pricing to you. But you must book that strategy session tonight. So before I go, I did want to show you what it looks like when you select the PayPal option. Most people are going to choose that I don't have a PayPal option. And then there is a specific tab. It says pay with your debit or credit or PayPal credit. So here is the tab, PayPal credit special offer. And as you see, you can get 6 months to pay on purchases of $99 or more. So as I said before, it's like a create your own payment plan option. It's the option that is more economical. I recommend it, but it's your business. I just wanted to share some other options with you. I have a questions. Okay, great. Delanisha said that she took great notes and that she's going to start with step 1 starting tomorrow. And ladies, that is the key to it all. Action. You can go to every webinar on earth, but if you are not taking action, things are not going to change. So I only have 10 spots available. Registration is ending on on registration is ending on the 30th. I may extend to the 31st, but I would not bet on it. And once these 10 spaces are gone, this offer is gone, and I would not be accepting any more private clients for the rest of the year. So I want to say thank you so much, guys, for taking time out of your busy schedule. My name is Brandi Spencer, founder and CEO of Consider the Possibilities. I help professional women transform into fearless female entrepreneurs. Thank you so much. I love to have you in the Down and Dirty program. Ladies, it's time to take advantage of these opportunities. It's time to start investing in yourself, and it's time to start positioning yourself for success in 2015. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless and good night.